Welcome to Home of Politics. Ladies and gentlemen, the General Secretary of UDA is Cleophas Malala, and he was formerly a chair of ANC party. Afterwards, he decided to migrate and he resigned from ANC party and joined UDA. After he joined UDA, it is evident that he has that habit of despising ANC party. And from what he just spoke while in Vihiga County, Cleophas Malala demeaned ANC party to an extent of calling it a village party where its members, its leadership is based in one village, and it cannot have that capability of producing a leader in Kenya who can fit to be a president. I don't know what reason made him to do so, because being a member or a former member of that party, he could be in the forefront at least to popularize the party and make it strong, despite him moving to another party, because once you have deviated from one party to another, it does not mean that there is enmity that should exist between the existing parties. And from that, we can clearly see that Malala is advocating for one party in Kenya, and we can see it evidently because he is urging everybody from Western region, that one is the Mlembe Nation, to join the UDA party and drop their parties completely.
Sitaki kutaja jina, lakini kuna chama hapa mnajua, party leader ni clan moja, secretary general clan moja, woman leader clan moja. Sasa biashara gani hiyo? Mnadanganyana ati mnaweza kuwa president. Mnadanganya watu mnaweza kuwa president. Mmetoka tu hapo, mmetoka tu kwa kina party leader ni pale, kwa kina woman leader ni pale, kwa kina secretary general ni pale. Ati mnataka kuwa rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. Ninyi watu wa Vihiga muamke bana. Sasa chama ikiwa chama ya Vihiga peke yake, na Vihiga ndio the smallest county, nyinyi ndio the smallest, tena mnakuwa na chama yenu smallest. Sasa hiyo ni sarakasi tu, mnadanganyana. Kwa hiyo sarakasi yenu yote, the end results, one family or two families zina benefit, an entire community mnazama. Why? Sisi tuingie kwa UDA.
From the speech that Malala just delivered while in Vihiga, it is evident that in the coming years, Western region, the Mlembe Nation, will have a weakness. This is because all of these people are under Kenya Kwanza. They are in one coalition. And if they are in one coalition, then one person again is coming up, bringing divisive politics of wanting to unite all the political parties under one party by breaking other parties. Then this means that this is happening because of divisive politics. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what is your idea about the opinion of breaking all the political parties that are under Kenya Kwanza to only form one party. That one is UDA. We also see that there are several parties under Kenya Kwanza, parties like Ford Kenya. We also have parties like ANC, that one being led by Musalia Mudavadi and Wetangula. And we see by attacking ANC party, it is just an indirect way of telling Musalia Mudavadi that you cannot afford to be a presidential candidate in Kenya once you are in ANC party. This is just but a cold war that is happening, and there is a possibility that Cleophas Malala, being a close ally of President William Samoei Ruto and a General Secretary of UDA who is representing UDA in Mlembe Nation at large, he is being used by President William Samoei Ruto to divide these Mlembe nations. This is because of late we have been hearing about the unity that these leaders are all crying for, to unite under common leadership so that they can garner major votes from their people. And having these people all under one person, but these political parties are still holding onto their political parties that they united, then it is becoming something that it is impossible for people to break Mulembe Nation. And by using Cleophas Malala to kill all these political parties that are existing in Western region, then it means UDA party will be able to have major followers, starting from the locals up to the top positions. And this is what they are aiming for, because their intention is to make UDA spread to the grassroots of Kenya. There is also a possibility that by scattering the political parties like Ford Kenya and ANC in Western region, these leaders who come from Mulembe Nation like Mudavadi, Wetangula, we also have Halwale. These are the leaders who are loyal right now to President William Samoei Ruto, but they still have their own political parties. And by scattering these political parties, there is a possibility that they will lack option where they will go after their parties have been destroyed, and they will lack no place to hide but just to remain loyal to President William Samoei Ruto. And this might even hinder them whenever they want to make their own decision that is against these UDA. And by scattering this, it means that Cleophas Malala, to some extent, is even having that intention of gaining more popularity in favor of UDA than other political leaders from this Western Kenya. Because how can you fight your own follower, yet you come from the same region, you are the former member, even the former chair of that party, you are even under the same coalition, yet you are speaking against these people. This means that divisive politics is being expressed in Mulembe Nation, and this Cleophas Malala is acting as a mole in Mulembe Nation, whereby his intention is to be above all leaders like Mudavadi, Wetangula and others. He wants to be above them, and this is being done through what he is talking about this leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can closely compare the politics that Cleophas Malala is doing and politics that is being done by other leaders like Mudavadi and Wetangula and Boni Halwale, these politics are very different. Because if you can consider the speeches that Mudavadi and Wetangula are always talking about while they are gathering in Western or Mulembe region, these people are just talking about unity. Like they are not telling anybody to dismantle their political party and join them. They are just calling upon everybody, every leader who is under Mulembe Nation to unite, collaborate, and work together with the government so that they can realize a lot of development and for their better future leadership. If you compare what Wetangula posted on his Twitter account and what Cleophas Malala was talking when he was in Vihiga, then you can see that these two politics are not equal. For Musalia Mudavadi and for Wetangula, the collaboration, the unity, and working in unison does not mean that everybody must abandon their political parties to join UDA. They just mean that unity is required so that they can have equal votes, a lot of votes come 2027 or other years in future. But if you see, Cleophas Malala is just doing distraction in one way or another, because if he is telling the ANC to dissolve and merge to join UDA, and ANC has its own followers and they are all under Kenya Kwanza. If you see Wetangula telling each parties like Ford Kenya, ANC, other parties, I cannot mention all of them, to unite and follow what the Kenya Kwanza is planning and doing. These are two different things. We can see that political parties here are being managed and being brought under one umbrella, thus to form a coalition. But for Cleophas Malala, nothing should exist apart from UDA.
Wananchi walikuyane Kakamega kwa jumla. Tumeambiwa kule Kakamega we are very good people. Hata ile Khalwala anasema mnafanya mnajua sana. Kila familia watoto 10, 20. Ile kitu tu tumekosa is to put our politics in order. Kuweka siasa yetu pamoja. Kujua ya kwamba in politics we can achieve a lot of things. Going forward, hawa vijana wetu kina Innocent na wengine wote, kina Malala hapa, we must decide our destiny as one. Kama ni makosa tufanye pamoja, kama ni mazuri tufanye pamoja. Na hivyo ndivyo mtaheshimika. Ukienda hapa jamii ya rais wetu, wana kura moja tu. Hakuna kura mbili huko. Ukienda Mlima Kenya, wana kura moja tu. Ukienda Nyanza kwa mzee Raila, wana kura moja. Ukija hapa, sisi ndio democratic. Sisi ndio tunajua demokrasia. Kila mtu anajua, kila mtu anaweza, kila mtu anasungumuza, kila mtu ana mbio, kila mtu ana kila kitu. Tutulise boli ndugu zangu, tuwe na kura ngapi? Moja. Wacha nimuite ndugu ya.
If you can compare the two speeches that Cleophas Malala and Moses Wetangula gave to their audiences, then you can see that there is divisive politics. At the same time, there is despisement, because right now Cleophas Malala feels that he has been elevated so much that he do not need small political parties like ANC, Ford, these parties from Lembe Nation, and that is why he has put his trust 100% on UDA, and he sees ANC as a useless party. And for doing so, it means like he is not valuing that party that nurtured him in politics. And for Mudavadi, who is the party leader of ANC, I think he is not ready to quit from ANC, because there is no way you can just destroy your own home, your own compound, because you have been invited to sleep to a neighbor's house. And for them, these people should at least style up, because comparing the politics that is being done by Mudavadi, by Wetangula, by Cleophas Malala and other leaders, there is a difference here. And Cleophas Malala at least should change on what he is doing, because in future, as much as he thinks he is uniting the parties to be under UDA, he is bringing destruction. Because if you can force someone to dissolve his party because you want that person to join your party, then it means you are destroying, you are dividing, and you are not even doing that union that you are intending to achieve it. The best politics here that we can measure on, it is the politics of Wetangula and Mudavadi, whereby they are calling everyone from Mulembe Nation to join Kenya Kwanza, not to drop your political party, not to destroy your own which you made earlier, but just join them, be under the same coalition, then work together. I don't know what you are thinking about these two politics that I have just mentioned, but send me your ideas in the comment section. Thank you for watching my video.